Right, I know we said we were going to do consistent videos and stick to one thing, but we've ordered loads of parts for this and they haven't arrived yet, so we're going to do something else. So I've neglected the Passat for about 2 years, haven't touched it. It's on 220 odd thousand miles, so she needs some love. There's a spider living in it. It's quite mouldy and minging, so we're going to work on that today. This thing's been out of an MOT for 3-4 months. So off camera last week, me and Andy just smashed some stuff out and we got it a fresh MOT. No advisories.
Legit MOT.
Legit MOT as well. We literally just went through it and there was like 5 lights on the dash. There was like a rear handbrake thing, which ended up just being the button. There was a bunch of light stuff. We had to take the front bumper off. There was headlight level sensors and everything all again. But we cleared all of them and look at this. No advisories on a 220,000 mile car, which is good. Pretty impressive.
It is good.
So we're just going to fix some stuff that's been annoying me. First thing on this, we've got some savage knock-in going on the front end, so we are going to put some new arms on it. Just get it in the air.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I hate putting these things on.
Yeah, man.
Budget Daily is back on the lift. Look at this. I'm such a scumbag. Look at that. It's mad what like not driving a car does to a car, isn't it?
Worse than driving.
Yeah, cars actually deteriorate more if you don't drive them.
Yeah.
We are going to replace these because my ball joints are gone. These lower arms are going to go to start with, and then we've also got track rod ends there because why not? My track end's out, so I need to get them anyway. So let's whip them off. Under tray first, because it's right in our way. Nice. Bit of leak.
Sound of diesel or leak.
Look at the rust on the, whatever that is, sump. Gearbox sump? But what we need to get to is that bolt there. Because lower arms, we're gonna have that bolt, those three, and then
one up there.
One up there.
Dust on them frets. Dre's a boon. Dre's an unchuff.
We're in the business of ugga-duggering. Have that. It's this one I'm nervous about. How are you going to get a socket on that?
Oh, it's a spanner. It went initially and then...
Do you want the special tool?
Yeah.
Some of you will love this. So my lever bar that comes in handy all the time is none other than a bit of my old roll cage that we cut out that was welded badly by someone we don't talk about anymore. Isn't that right, And?
Yeah, scumbag. One baby girl.
There it is. Works every time.
Oh, busy.
Busy, yeah. Orders going out. Back to the Passat.
That's quite tight, isn't it?
That's almost engine raise job, isn't it?
Engine out. These arms.
This one's fine on this side, isn't it? You can get to that one. Easy peasy. So for reference, that's the size of the bolt. It's the size of my head. That's basically a face-sized bolt. How is that ever going to get out of there? Right, we're going to lower it and we're going to try and jack the engine up and see if there's enough movement in the mounts to lift the engine up a little bit to get to it. Nothing's ever easy. All right, we have a new product and I need you to have a look at it because it's really cool. I like it, it's good. So we have now the new ultimate pack of air fresheners, which has 6 in it. Inside this, we have the classic black, the classic white, a nice lengthways one, it's gonna hang like that. We've got Andy's Grenade as an air freshener, Andy's Crying Eyes, and then these two, I love these two. We've got another Andy concept, which is the Jackpot. We haven't put this on print yet, but it makes a very cool air freshener. And then my favorite one, this is actually gonna be a print soon, a hoodie and a tee, but this is the ramen design. All 6 of these are now available on the website, down there, and you can get that pack for 12 quid. So we've just launched this. I'm also gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna give away one of those packs. All you gotta do, comment down below, and we wanna know what the next car should be. I don't need to buy another car, but at some point when we run out of projects, we're gonna need the next project. So, I'm not saying I'm buying a new car, but if I were to buy a new car, what type of thing should I get? What would be like your favorite thing to watch? Us do, build, ruin, I don't know. Leave a comment down there and I'll pick a random winner to win the air freshener pack. And yeah, Bocca123.com, go and get yourself 6 stinky air fresheners. Go, slow it down, stop. Ah, you bitch, that's so close. It gave us a bit extra, let's have a look, my friend. It gave us a little bit. This is your dog mount, so I'm gonna try and undo it. This stops the engine from moving like that. So maybe let's take that off and then try the stick trick again. Easy does it. Keep going, about an inch. Keep going, keep going. Nah, stop. Come on. Oh my God, you actual Do you know what we said to each other at the start of this day? We said, let's start with the lower control arms because they'll be easy. It's not. Next plan is to try and find the engine mounts and undo them. Any way we can make the engine come up, that'll free that bolt.
Airbox off, battery off. This is why you should never work on your dailies.
Yeah, I agree.
You should just let them eat. Like service them, and that is it, and tyres.
Yeah.
And just let them eat and die. Oh, yes.
Come on.
Oh,
That's it.
I think that's it, that going back in
Oh my God.
is gonna be horrific.
That's just a battery tray. That's all we're trying to do, get a battery tray out. Why am I, we shouldn't be stoked about getting a battery tray out. If we undo those 4 bolts, 1, 2, and then there's another one there and another one there. If we can undo them, then the whole engine will be able to go up. Right, nice one. Back up on the lift. Yeah, right. Drop her down. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Did the bit fall out?
Yeah, there.
Oh, a smidge more. Volkswagens, man. Victory. How long does that take, do you reckon?
Too long.
Too long. What an absolute slut.
There he goes.
one done. Track rod ends to go, and then the strip down is complete after 5 fruitful hours. It's not been 5, but feels like it.
Now you're slipping.
Blowtorch. These are proper stuff, aren't they? There it goes. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank God for that.
She's loose. Loosey goosey.
A little bit of warmth.
Off. Off. Arms are off. And ball joints are off. So, we are ready for new stuff. We got tie rods, track rods, we'll do them first. So we have gone for Comline. And this video is actually sponsored by Comline, which is super handy because we need loads of suspension stuff doing, and Comline offer loads of suspension stuff.
Good OEM quality stuff, isn't it?
Very good OEM quality, as you'll see in a minute. And they also do loads of brake stuff, brake pads, brake calipers, brake discs, but today, my suspension is cooked, so we're gonna put new stuff on. Fresh as a daisy. That was good, I like that.
Oh.
Buttery smooth. Then lock them off and it'll be done. Next on our list of things, ball joints. Comline stuff is designed very meticulously. And what does that mean? What are they going to get us?
What are they going to get us?
First time fit.
A first time fit, yeah, that is true.
So you can't actually get Comline direct as a customer, but if you ring up your local motor factor, just say to them, by the way, out of all the parts you got, are any of them Comline? And they'll go, we've got Comline, and then you go, I'll have Comline. That's how that interaction will go down.
Yeah, mine's all right.
Nice. For the final piece, we've got the big boys.
You're gonna believe this.
What?
I've already got them on.
Ah, yeah, nice fresh is on it already.
Nice spare set now.
Well, we've got spare set. If you order a Comline lower control arm for a VW Passat, then it comes with ball joints. All in.
Now you know.
Now you know. Knowledge is power. Hey, that fit lovely, didn't it?
Perfect.
First time.
Every time.
First time, every time. Look at that. I mean, it's got a dirty paw prints on it, but new track rod end, new lower arm. So let's do this side. Old versus new. Right, game plan for this one, the one that we can't get the bolt to. Get the mallet and give that a couple of whacks up.
Yeah.
Make sure we can see the hole. Right, hammer up. Stop. Oh my god, that is dead on.
Lovely stuff.
Nice. Right, she's on the wood now. That's it. Come down a bit more. Bit more. Oh, yes. Woo! Fresh lower arms, fresh track rod ends, and fresh ball joints on both sides. So that should feel a lot better.
Lovely.
And they fit unreal, look at that.
Perfect.
No messing around. Shout out to Comline for sponsoring this video and for helping us freshen up the Passat. If you want to get hold of some Comline stuff, just ring up your local motor factor or head over there and ask them if they got Comline in stock. It's really good quality and it's super affordable, so no brainer. Cheers, Comline. All right, whilst I'm in the engine bay and we're dealing with filters and stuff, trying to get that out of the way, I might as well do a full service, because the last one I did was 205,000 miles and the car is now on 220. So it's been like 15,000 miles since I serviced it. We just gone for some budget filters. Let's get a new air filter stuck in there. Like that. You even the same? You are. New versus old. So that can go in there. You can put this back together, like that. Right, air filter done. Plug in the math. Battery back in. Right, I'm just gonna start it for a minute so that the oil can warm up, make it easier to drain. Choke ourselves out with some diesel fumes. Nailed it. These cars will honestly do so many miles if you just do the oil. The purpose of oil, if you didn't know, it's like a sponge and it absorbs like all the carbon particulates and loads of just crap that goes around the engine. So that's why the oil's black when it comes out. So basically, if you don't change your oil, then all those bad things have nowhere to go. So they just go in the engine, they get deposited in the engine. Whereas if you change your oil regularly, then the oil just sucks it out. That's why oil is jet black. But yeah, that's a fun little fact. I've just got an oil filter and a fuel filter. So air, oil, fuel, new oil, done. Lovely. All right, so down there is the oil filter, and then, cheers. And then that is the fuel filter there. So we're gonna do that one and that one. Fuel filter done. Dropped one of the bolts down there, can't get it, so I just put another little bolt in there. So don't worry about that. I'm 32 years old, still getting Easter eggs from my mum. This one, look at that. Andy calls it the Tory egg. I don't know what that is, but it's unreal. Last thing we've got to do, oil. And I always put one of these on, so I remember. Because otherwise, I definitely won't remember. $221,000 miles, which is pretty nuts. Last time we did a video on it, it was 205. So yeah, I've done 15,000 miles, 16,000 miles, and honestly, still drives like it's brand new. Apart from the knocking on the lower arms, but that's going to be gone now. One of my next jobs is in this box. These are front and right door speakers. These are like your upper tweeters. This is like all your high frequencies. And mine are both blown. So music kind of sucks. It's very bassy and MIDI. So there's two T15s under here. A T27. Two of them on the inside. All right. How do we get that to get in there without breaking? Or can we take it off separately and then put it in? Lovely. Clips are back on. Both doors done. I now have treble speakers, tweeters, back in the game. So that's gonna make my audio sound a bit better. Right, this is definitely the worst thing on the car at the moment, and it makes it look so bad. I mean, it's held in with wood screws because I was driving down to Cornwall and it started dragging on the floor because it fell off, and all I had on me was wood screws. So I just drilled wood screws in, and that's all that's holding it up. So yeah, basically this rear end is proper sad. It might not look it on camera, although you kind of be a bit blind to miss it. Like, that's just dirt. We got a snapped rear wiper. We've got this bumper has always had this horrible mark. This is, yeah, the fiberglass thing that I'm not gonna snap it. Too weak. This is the fiberglass like piece I got from Poland. We got it painted and added on, and at the time it looked mint, but now it looks awful. I don't know what it is, but whenever a car feels tatty in my head, I kind of just lose love for it, and I've just not cared for it because of that, and like I've just let it go. So the time has come. We're gonna rip that bumper off. Oh. This car's fighting me. There's a bolt in the arch line I can't get to with the wheel on, so I'm gonna have to either jack this up. I hate this. Oh, there's still another one in there. Christ alive. Piss off. That's what I thought. This is the last video I do on this car. Alright, I'm just gonna drive it like this. Looks better than it was. We have a new wiper, just because it looks real tatty without one. What's that? 13 mil? Probably going to be seized. Oh my god, so seized. Nice. Here we have the hardest bumper to source ever. That's probably not true. There's definitely worse, but this was bad, honestly. So this is a factory OEM B6 Passat R-Line rear bumper. R-Line specs are pretty rare. Most of them are saloons, and the bumpers are different. I learned that the hard way. So to find an estate that was a B6 and an R-Line is like impossible. I've had like alerts set up on eBay, on Facebook Marketplace, on everything, and after a year I finally found one, and it was in Scotland and it was black. So this bumper has been on one hell of a journey. Started off in Fife, Scotland, I think. Had to arrange a courier. It was obviously black, so I sent it to a customer of ours actually, like who buys clothes. He messaged me and said if you ever need any paint bits doing, he'd paint some stuff. And his name's Kieran, and this is his Instagram, and he did a smashing job. So to you, it's just a bumper. To me, it is a full-on saga. And I'm so happy that I finally own an OEM one that doesn't have a fiberglass lip that we painted with a rattle can. So, let's get it on. Ooh, that felt good. That also felt good. right, fresh bumper is on. And I don't know if you can like tell the difference, but like I thought the paint match was gonna be tough, but I think that's right. It's just the car is so dirty. All right, back again, another day. We have another parcel that's arrived. Yeah, rare bits. R-line, jack and cover, side skirt, cover, cap, things. Really hard to find and very expensive. They're about £50 each or something like that, or like, I don't know, they're quite a lot of money to get the R-line one, and that's just primer. But I found on eBay a listing for 4 in my color. Because over the years, I've lost that one. I've also lost that one. So let's get them on quick. The time has come. I've been looking forward to this for like 3 months. We're gonna wash it. I'm gonna get rid of all that crud, and that is gonna bring this all together. The new bumper, the new side skirts, new wiper. I've got new plates to put on, but yeah, it's filthy. I mean, the bumper is a completely different color, so let's give it a nice, good wash. Carbon Collector have sent me a bunch of stuff, so we're gonna unbox that, put some stuff together, spray some stuff on, wash some stuff off. We've got a short trigger. So this is like a new lance. So we've got that. We have an Ultimate HD snow foam lance. We've got some Carbon Collective Ultimate Snow Foam. I chose the windiest day ever to do this. So let's see what this is like. Let's give it a lot. That's it. Unreal. Yep, I'm already covered. It's so windy, man. Mate, I think wind is my least favorite weather of all. That is so thick. Oh my God. I'm soaked and I'm very irritable from the wind. But I'll put shampoo in here. I'm gonna snow foam the shampoo on, basically. So I'm gonna cover the whole car in shampoo. I'm gonna try that method, because then it means I don't have to double bucket. So we're just gonna spray shampoo all over and then single bucket it. So clay bar is done. I didn't do a lot. I just tried to get that house paint off it because it was looking a bit bad. And then last thing I'm going to do is this hybrid coating, which you basically just put in a spray bottle, mix with water, and then spray it on, and it just ends up being like a wax coating. So I'll show you. It looks unreal. So we've got it in a spray bottle. I'm just gonna, and then you spray it off. Look at that. That's one little coat. And that is hybrid coating. Nuts. I could literally do that all day. Freshy going on. There it is. Getting there. So I've run out of wheel cleaner. So I'm trying some engine degreaser. And we're gonna see if that works. I'm using a Wonder Wipe and it's working. I'm done. I'm clean as I want to get. And this thing is looking unreal. I mean, it's looking like a car again. It's looking almost as fresh as when I first built it. Ignore the wheels, I can't get them any cleaner and I can't really be bothered, because what I've learned is if it looks good from this far back, then I'm happy. The difference in that rear end is mad as well. So I'm very glad we got a new rear bumper. The actual truth of it is I bought a Peugeot 107 and I dailied that for the whole winter. It was super cheap and I just drove it and it was mint. And the heaters worked and it was a great little winter daily, but it's a shitty little car. So, you know, it's French and it just feels terrible. All the quality is just like really bad. It's fun cutting around in it, but I can't wait to have heated seats, automatic, motorway cruiser, just something like built for the roads basically. The Peugeot didn't like going 60 mile an hour, so I'm very excited to drive the Passat. We're gonna drive it home and I'm gonna see what this car feels like compared to a Peugeot. And also we've done the new arms, so it's gonna feel mint. I've actually missed this car so much. It's so nice to drive. And like literally anyone that's been in this car, I've always said, this doesn't feel like it's on 220,000 miles. And I completely agree. Especially with these new arms, they're literally like, it's so responsive. It's literally like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge VW fanboy. Like, I know there are types that just absolutely love them, and I'm not one of them. But for a £1,300 daily that I think we worked out ended up costing me like £3 in parts and making it look nice. So £3 for a daily that I've done 40, 50,000 miles in, and it honestly still drives just brand new. Like, this is mint. There's no lights on the dash, there's no noises, there's no clunking, it looks mint still. And if I put it in sport mode, it's still actually pretty quick. The Passat is a good car. Look at this, sport. It's quick. It's not slow. Look at that. No lights on the dash. We've got a full tank of fuel, 221,300 miles, and it's got a fresh MOT with no advisories. Let's hope that there's no more videos on this thing, because I don't know if I can handle working on this car anymore, because it actually just kicks the shit out of me every time. There's one thing about having a cheap high mileage daily, but the other thing is all the bolts are rusted and nothing wants to come off and it fights you. So let's hope there is no more videos on this Passat, but I do hope it looks this good for a long time, because this just, I can't stop looking at it. It hasn't been clean for ages and now it's clean. I just love it. So, oh God. What a great car. And with that, I'm going home. Drop a comment down there, let me know what car you think we should do next. I don't know what car I want next. I don't know if I should even buy another car, but at some point we're gonna need another project. So what do you think we should do? Down there, I'll pick a random winner to win that air freshener pack. Thank you to Comline for sponsoring this video. The arms feel mint and it drives lush, and this car is amazing. I love it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.